This is part 5 of the family reunion, chapter 4. Now, where we left off at, Stacy was on the phone with Lachelle, and she discovered where she remembered Greg and Johnny from. So now the day is Wednesday, and this is the day that Denim goes sees her mother. As Denim prepared to go see her mother in Philadelphia, she's trying to convince Lil Kenny that she's going to be okay because he's worried. Lil Kenny saying to Denim, "You sure you don't want me to go with you?" Denim replied, "This is something that I feel like I gotta do on my own." Lil Kenny says respect while giving her a hug and a kiss and telling her to be safe. "Text me when you get there, text me when you leave." Then Lil Kenny said, "Nah, fuck that texting. Call me when you get there and call me when you leave." She said okay and head out the door. So Lil Kenny said, wait. Since I can't go, take this with you. And he put around her neck a chain with a K on it. "I'm gonna be with you one way or another." She put her hand on her heart and said, "My favorite chain," and walked out the door. Now, Lil Kenny is in the house and he lounging around and he lost track of time and he took a nap. When he woke up, he realized that it was 6 o'clock. He didn't get no text messages from Denim. She left out at 8 a.m. He like, what the fuck is going on? So he get to texting her and then he get to calling her and he wasn't getting no response. So he then called his mother, who was already in town at Stacy's house. Her and Big Kenny. So Lil Kenny says to his mother, "Mom, I've been calling Denim all day and she haven't been answering." So Lachelle says, "Do y'all share each other location?" He said, "I don't know how you do that." Lachelle says, "Go to your text messages, hit the little icon in the right-hand corner, go down to location, and see if y'all sharing locations." He put Lachelle on speaker, say, "Mom, say it again." So she gave him instructions again, and he did it. Come to find out, they was sharing locations. Lil Kenny says, "Yeah, we are sharing location." Then Lachelle says, "Well, where it says she at?" Lil Kenny said, "How I'm supposed to know that?" Lachelle said, "Hit directions." Lil Kenny then hit directions, and it said 20 minutes away. Lachelle said, "But what's the address?" Lil Kenny said, "This the convenience store." So Lachelle said, "We about to meet you there." So Lachelle told Big Kenny, Stacy, SJ what's going on, and they all hopped in one car and head to the convenience store. So they pulled up to the convenience store. Kenny is already there, and he's leaned up against Lachelle's car, crying hard. So Lachelle's heart is beating. Big Kenny's heart is beating. Stacy going to fuck off. SJ like, hold on. Because they see him crying and they praying and hoping that she ain't in the car dead or something and he just found her. So Lachelle is running towards Lil Kenny leading the pack. They behind Lachelle. They ain't looking both ways. People blowing their horn and shit. They just trying to get to Lil Kenny. So Lachelle finally gets over there. She said, "Lil Kenny, what's wrong?" Lil Kenny crying, shaking his head. He said, "Her phone in there, but she not in there. Her purse in there, but she not in there. She not in there, Ma. She not in there." Big Kenny just grabbed Lil Kenny and hugged him. "We gonna find her, son. We gonna find her." SJ get to looking around and shit. So he see this overweight dude sitting in a chair in front of the convenience store. SJ looked at everybody. He said, "Big homie right there be out here all the time. Let's go over here and ask him some questions. Maybe he seen something, bitch." So they run over there like Scooby-Doo in the gang. Bitch, they on the mystery hunt. And the big man just sitting over there with his stomach between his legs spread apart and his head down, and he just dozing off with a bee in his hand. So SJ get to him first. Big man, wake up, big man." He look up at SJ. "Hey, what's up, nephew? You got $5? SJ said, "I give you 100 if you tell me what I need to know." That motherfucker said, "What you need to know?" SJ said, "Did you see who got out that car over there?" He said, "A little red sports car?" SJ said, "Yeah, fine young lady got out that car. She came in the convenience store and got a couple of things. Then she walked out, stood beside me, and then she went to the corner and was talking to this lady. Then the lady walked her over there to the car. And then they was standing there for a minute having a conversation. And then this black pickup truck pulled up. And I was looking at him for a minute because it just pulled in the middle of the street and blocked them. And then when they pulled off, they was gone. Like abracadabra. They just disappeared. So I just went ahead and took another nap." Stacy said, "Bitch, Greg and Johnny." Lil Kenny said, "Oh, somebody about to die tonight." The man in the chair said, "Oh, I didn't hear that just now." SJ said, "Did you see which way they went?" He said, "Yeah, nephew, they went that way." SJ pulled out his bankroll, peeled off 520s and gave it to him. They ran towards their car and told Lil Kenny, "You riding with us, Lil Kenny." So they in the car and they driving. Everybody's quiet and breathing hard. So as SJ is driving, they approach the church. And what do you know? Right in the parking lot of the church, the black pickup truck. So they pull in the parking lot, right next to the truck. Everybody jumped out SJ Black Escalade. They go running towards the pickup truck. They looking in the back, they looking in the windows, they looking all around. Now the pickup truck is 4 doors. Now they all are surrounding the truck. Now Stacy is on the passenger side at the back door. She's looking through the window to see if she see anything. So she decided to look on the ground and she see a chain, silver, with a K on it. She bends down slow and she picks it up and she say, y'all look. Lil Kenny runs around from the driver's side to the passenger side where Stacy is and say, man, that's my chain. Told her to put that on before she left. Now next to the church is a wooded area. So Lachelle like, everybody calm down right now. Calm down. We gotta think, y'all. We gotta think. Stacy like, what the fuck is this to think about? Y'all call Tim. Big Kenny like, call Tim for what? Stacy like, Tim know these bitches. And Tim also said they parked their car here and they walk home because their tag's dead. So they might be at the house. And if they at the house, Tim know where they live. So SJ called Tim. Told Tim what was going on. Tim said, nah, man, I don't know where they at, but I did try to call them. Their phone went straight to voicemail, but I'm about to meet y'all where y'all at. So now Tim is on his way to the church parking lot. In the meantime, Lachelle like, y'all, let's go look over there in the woods. So as they are walking towards the wooded area, they notice one of the church lights just came on. So they stopped in their tracks and they all looked at each other. So Lil Kenny, without any hesitation, he walks towards the door. He goes up the stairs and he get the yanking on the door. It's locked. So he get the banging on the door. No one comes. He get the kicking on the door. Still no answer. So he runs back down the stairs and he go towards them and he say, Dad, where the gun? Big Kenny like, I got it, but why you need it? Lil Kenny say, I'm about to shoot that motherfucking door open, Dad. Give me the gun. So Big Kenny like, calm down, Lil Kenny. Just calm down. Now in the midst of them talking, Tim pulls up. And soon as Tim pulled up, the church doors open.